Hey everybody, it's Jake. This is Fast Lane Classic Cars, and today we have a really quite beautiful 1970 Chevy Nova to show off to you guys. This one is in really fantastic condition. It's got a lot of awesome modern upgrades to it. Starting with the engine, this one has a LT1 350 cubic inch V8 or 5.7 liter. These engines were very popular in the mid-90s, and a lot of GM's lineup. You could get this in Camaro, Firebird, Buick Roadmaster, Caprice, even the Corvette. It's backed by a 4L60E automatic transmission, which also came in a lot of those cars. These are known for their really compact size. They fit extremely well in resto mods and stuff, especially in this massive engine bay. It fits absolutely fantastic. They have great power, good reliability. This one's also backed up by a 10-bolt rear end in the back, 15-inch rally wheels on the outside, dual exhaust. Of course, being a more modern LT1 engine from the 90s, this one has fuel injection, so it starts up and runs awesome every single time, fires right up on the first turn of the key. This one has silver exterior, black vinyl interior with bucket seats. Again, looks absolutely awesome on the inside. Great condition in here as well. Good condition on the back seats. Nice steering wheel. It also has upgraded gauges. These are Dakota digital gauges. Very nice. You have all these different gauges for voltage, oil pressure, which is fantastic right now, an RPM gauge, mile per hour, coolant temp, and fuel all the way to the left. There's also a button right down here where you can change what your dash is looking at. So I can go from the odometer, which is only showing 15,000 miles. I have hours, mile per hour down there, top speed, 0 to 60 timer, quarter mile speed, quarter mile timer, all sorts of stuff down here. The tach, the highest RPM you reached, all sorts of stuff. You can also switch through the trip meter, trip A, trip B. You can put the speedometer up there digitally in kilometers or miles per hour, and then right back to the odometer. So a lot of cool stuff you can do with this dashboard, and it still looks very nice and fits where the stock Nova gauges would, which is cool. This also has vintage air conditioning. You probably saw the compressor in there. Works fantastic. The controls are here, and you can see the AC is lit up blue because it's on. Also, upgraded Bluetooth stereo. You have aux, USB plug-in, and Bluetooth with this, which is awesome. You got some upgraded speakers down there in the footwell of the car too. Stock buttons for things like washers and lights and stuff. Different shifter, obviously, because this is a 4L60, not a engine and transmission that would have come in the Chevy Nova, but these shifters are very awesome. Easy to use, just the button on top, and they say the pattern for the gears on top of it, which is nice. Aftermarket console in the middle. I'm sure you could remove this if you wanted to, but it is nice. You have cup holders and some storage and stuff. Other than that, it's pretty factory interior. Headliner's in good condition. You got the seatbelt holders up there. Back seat is in really good condition, and the door cards. The deck lid back there is in nice condition. It looks like they got some aftermarket speakers up there as well to go with the nice radio. Door panel looks really good. Doors open and close, very nice. It's got a nice stance too. Dual exhaust, like I said, so sounds good from the back. The silver paint is in pretty good condition. You got big chrome bumpers that are in awesome condition. The rally wheels on this look very nice as well. Crank up and down windows, not power, but that's okay. It does have power brakes and power steering, which is very nice. Engine runs quiet and smooth. AC compressor's working right there. Intake is routed down here to get some nice cool air from the front of the car. It's just a really well-built car. Runs quiet, runs smooth. Again, these LT1s have a lot of power, compact size, not that heavy. So this thing drives absolutely awesome. And I think I'm going to take it out for a spin real quick around the block to show you how it drives. Okay, onto the inside of the Nova. Bucket seats are really comfy, really nice. Seating position's good. I'm actually gonna roll up the window because I got the nice air conditioning going. It's very cold. I can turn up the fan speed if I really want to, but I don't need it up that high. It works fantastic. Vintage air conditioning is one of the best systems you can get. We install them sometimes or have them installed, and they always work just fantastic on these older cars. If I had the choice to put air conditioning on something from this era, I would always choose vintage air conditioning because they always just seem to function so awesome. Again, the gauges are awesome. Oil pressure is still great. Voltage is good. We got fuel, good temps. Shifter is nice. You can really tell what gear you're in. It's easy to use. All right, here we go. Big factory looking steering wheel. Horn works. Very nice. I like the big steering wheel. It looks awesome. Again, other than the gauges, the upgraded radio, and the vintage air controls, which the vintage air controls are kind of designed to look like the older cars, so that's not really obnoxious. The gauges aren't obnoxious to me. I like them. It's pretty factory interior. Other than that, the headliner again is pretty nice. Not really drooping anywhere. The seats aren't torn anywhere. The buckets are comfy. Got plenty of cushion. We got power brakes. That guy likes the Nova. Cranky windows, not power, but who cares? It's part of the appeal, the character of these old cars, are the crank windows. Brakes work good. It also seems like we got a more modern blinker stock on here. And we got the little blinker lighting up on the dash when I turn it on too. Sounds good. Plenty of power going up the hill. The 4L60E, I believe, has overdrive. I think it's either a 3-speed with overdrive or a 4-speed with overdrive. Pretty sure it's a 3 with overdrive. Because I had a 2000 Camaro Z28 that had the 4L60E in it. That had the LS1 instead of the LT1, but very similar. And it drove fantastic. These engines and transmissions are pretty good, pretty reliable. Not a whole lot you have to do to them to keep them going. Just change the oil like you would do in your normal car. This one you don't have to fiddle with the carburetor. It's fuel injected. It starts up perfect every time. Runs good. It's driving smooth. It's going in a straight line. Brakes in a straight line. Engine's not making any weird rattles. The car isn't making any weird rattles. My GoPro's falling apart. But that's just user error. That's just me. But no, the car's driving nice. It's comfortable. It's not beating me up. The suspension is dialed in, it seems like. And it's happy. Good oil pressure right at 40 pounds right now. It's charging. Coolant temps at about 185, 190. And it's just sticking there, which is good. Very nice. Takes bumps very well. Tires don't rub or anything, which is always good to check. Because this one looks like it's maybe a little bit lower than it would be from factory. Although I like the stance. The stance is really good on this thing, especially with the rally wheels. And silver and black interior is never going to go out of style either. This thing is going to look good forever. And I like the Nova too. We get a lot of Camaros and Chevelles from this era. And don't get me wrong, Camaros and Chevelles are awesome. But we hardly ever get Novas. And I just think they look fantastic. They're good looking cars. Shift's nice. Very nice. Good power from the LT1. Sounds good too. I'm liking it so far. I haven't tried the radio yet. I don't want to get copyright struck. I turned it on. Works good. I'm going to turn that down though, because again, Don't want to get copyright struck for music on YouTube. Speakers work great. Right now it's faded all the way to the back. I'm sure you could mess with the fader and fix that if you wanted to. FM radio, nice digital readout on it. Bluetooth, like I said, so you could listen to music on your phone. No cassette player, I'm sorry. You have to leave your burned CDs and mixtapes at home. Nowhere to listen to that, but that's okay. Other than that, pretty simple setup. It's got nice modern upgrades where you want them, and it's still a classic Nova where you want it too. On most of the interior, the seats, the look of the outside of the car, still looks like classic old Nova, but it drives a lot better than a 1970 Nova would from factory. And is way more reliable with the engine and trans setup it has now. That guy likes the Nova too. It draws attention. It's not some funky, crazy color, it's just a cool car. Even if you don't know what a Nova is, if you see this coming by, you think, man, that's cool. That's a muscle car. It's kind of the pinnacle of muscle car. The shape of this body. And it makes cool V8 noises. So how can you not love that? And power brakes to stop. Very nice. Alright, back at Fastlane now. I'm going to park it over here. Now that the engine's warmed up and everything, I'm going to get some sound clips of the V8 from the back for you guys. And then I think that's going to be it. This thing drives awesome. Runs fantastic, drives fantastic. It was very well built by whoever built it. Interior still in great condition. Again, nice modern upgrades where you want them with the radio and the air conditioning, which is ice cold. So cold, in fact, that I had to roll the windows up. Usually if the air conditioning sucks, I don't even bother rolling the windows up because it ends up just being hotter in here than if I leave them down. But this works fantastic. I am very comfortable in here right now. And the car's comfortable. It's staying cool. I could sit here and idle forever. It wouldn't care at all. Again, oil pressure's still fantastic. Voltage is good. I like the digital gauges too. This thing's nice. This one we currently have listed for, at time of recording, $33,995, which is a really good price, I think, to get into a muscle car like this that's just comfortable and it's got modern amenities and stuff. That's a really good price. If you want to know more about this car, feel free to call us at 636-940-9969. Any of our salesmen would be happy to pick up and answer questions about this or any of the other cars in our inventory. We have a lot of other cool stuff as well. If you want to see them for yourself, photos and videos on our website, go to www.fastlanecars.com. I'm Jake, I'm our photographer, so I do all of the pictures, interior, exterior, engine bay, undercarriage, and we do videos on these as well so you can see them driving around. Other than that, you can also email us at sales@fastlanecars.com if you'd rather do that to get a hold of one of our salesmen. But other than that, check out this car on our website, check out the other cars on our website. I'm going to show you some sound clips of the V8, and I'll see you in the next one.